Now it's time for the drive home. Buckle up, bitches.
Well, welcome to episode 72 of The Drive Home. We're a group of gays who go to the movies and review them.
On the drive home.
I'm Jason.
I'm David.
I'm Jose.
I'm Taco.
And we just saw the movie...
The Invite.
The Invite.
I forgot what we saw.
Me too.
We just saw The Invite. It is a comedy starring Olivia Wilde and Penelope Cruz and Ed Norton and Seth Rogen. And it's about this couple that invites over another couple for dinner. I'll send it to the back.
And you can cut the tension with a knife from the beginning because the couple hosting has some grievances with their neighbors upstairs, mostly about noise.
And they soon come to learn that this other couple likes to engage in group sexual activities, and they invite them to be sexually active with them.
thank you, Taco. And
Was that a bad one?
No,
that was good.
That was good. You're getting better.
Yeah, and it's just hilarity ensues. All right, should we rate this movie on the count of 3? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways? 1, 2,
Always good.
3.
Why don't you take it away,
why
Mr. Debbie
Mr.
Downer?
Negative Nancy over
Yeah,
here.
my
My gosh,
goodness.
so fussy.
Yeah.
The theater was
Loved it.
roaring
Yeah.
Loved it.
laughter.
Loved it.
Yeah.
So everything you say, well, your opinions are valid too.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, the movie, it's not my kind of comedy. I enjoy things that are funny, things that make me laugh, all of which this movie did not. I think for me, I don't find people being cruel and yelling at each other funny. So it's not for me. But I laughed. There were a couple funny lines. And I usually like Seth Rogen. Just it's not my brand of comedy, I would say. So, nothing wrong with the movie. It just wasn't for me.
Maxie?
I loved it. Probably one of my favorites of the year. I just loved the tension between the couples and all the unspoken annoyances between them. And I think a lot of couples could maybe just relate to different neurotic behaviors sometimes, whether it's like making sure your shoes are off before coming in the house, or
so
what
annoying.
those conversations you have right before guests come over. And I don't know, I think I've experienced that before.
No.
Why are you mad?
No, you finish it. Finish the sausage too. Finish dinner. I'm going to shower. If the oil's not clean up by the time I come back, there will be consequences.
Oh no. And I was just laughing, and I just thought they all did such an incredible job of acting.
Yeah, I was a little worried in the beginning because the first, I would say, 15 minutes, his laugh was really getting to me. Seth
you don't like his
Rogen's.
laugh.
I don't like his laugh.
That's so creepy.
But you can tell then that was just a front for him to hide all of the stuff that he was feeling. And then, it unraveled after that. But I thought it was good. I mean, I loved Penelope. She was by
my
far
favorite.
the standout of the entire movie.
Excellent.
I would agree. I thought the script was whip smart. It was just, I felt like it really, considering they're just all in this, it's a chamber piece, they're just all in this room for an hour and 45 minutes. The movie, I felt, really zipped along. And I love comedy like this that's observant of things, and I think it's less about being mean to each other, but it's more just kind of poking fun at the nuances of being in a long-term relationship, and they dial it up, of course, but I think it's fun the way they observed the the neuroses of being in a long-term relationship, and just how they weren't really communicating. It just, like Jose said, you can cut the tension with a knife, and it's like I like thrive off of like awkward, uncomfortable humor like that. It makes me think a little bit of The Studio with Seth Rogen as well, and there's so many awkward, uncomfortable situations, and it just, you like want to crawl out of your skin but also laugh at the same time. So I really enjoyed that. The direction from Olivia Wilde and the 4 core performances were just, I thought, phenomenal.
Olivia Wilde was definitely my favorite. I thought they were all incredible, and I would give any of them flowers here, but I think just because I don't necessarily love Olivia Wilde always, and I think she really embraced that crazy, neurotic, but she like wants something out of her marriage kind of vibe. I just felt it.
Her hair and her outfit
Her
really
Princess Leia
bothered
hair.
me.
Yeah, but I think I liked that she was like trying but failing.
Yeah, I didn't see it that way, but I get that.
And her hair keeps getting frizzier and nastier as the movie goes. The apartment keeps getting nastier, all that.
Jason, did you like any of the characters or connect with any of them in some way?
No, I did not connect with anyone. I always enjoy Edward Norton.
He's great.
I think he has aged somehow not at all.
He looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it just wasn't for me. Yeah, it wasn't for me.
They had such good, all of them, comedic timing with their partner and their spouse. Like,
The chemistry was good.
when they're asking them questions, which I loved when they're asking them questions about their...
I was like, this makes me think of someone in this car.
Someone in this car.
When they're Barbara Walters.
Very much.
They were very interested in the whole sex party idea.
It was just like funny. Like Olivia would like ask the question and Seth would do like a really quick like quip back, and the other couple was so great too.
DP.
Yes.
That was really good.
I laughed out loud so many times in this movie. I'm just happy I know you don't feel this way, but I'm happy I saw a movie that like made me laugh out loud with a theater of people.
Yes, it was.
because there's been some stinkers.
Stinkeroonies.
Yeah, it was fun to see a comedy with a theater. Like it's been a while since I've been to the movies for a comedy and everyone was like laughing together.
Yeah.
Like that. And we were here on a Monday night and it was still pretty crowded, which
Yeah.
is great.
I think just even on the drive home now, like there are things that I'm thinking about or wondering, like, what does the daughter look like? How is she? What's their interactions with her like?
Yes.
What was his one-hit wonder? What does that sound like? There are things that are just kind of like unanswered questions, but make you think more about their story, their life, their history, that band in the beginning that he's teaching. Like, what do they think about him?
Right.
How is he as a teacher?
Are Olivia Wilde and Seth Rogen actually compatible? The optimist in me wants to root for them, especially because they have a daughter, but you really don't know.
I could see Jason going and knocking on the door like Seth Rogen did.
No, I would never do that. The only time I've ever banged on someone's wall was I lived in a high-rise when I first moved to Chicago, and there was a couple, Sarah and...
Mara?
I can't remember it was the guy's name. He gave her herpes, and she was mad at him, and they got into a big fight at like 2 a.m, and I'm like, well, I understand from Sarah's
Right.
viewpoint.
I think Sarah's justified.
But, it got to be like 3:30,
Yeah.
and it's like maybe go in a different room, and they
Right.
just didn't, and I just banged on the wall and just was like, shut the fuck up. No one cares about you.
Yeah.
And they did stop. That's the only time I've ever I've always
Yeah,
thankfully
right.
had very good neighbors.
Have we been told to quiet down before by neighbors?
My neighbors must hate me. For real. I'm loud. I choreographed music. We have
Yeah.
2 dogs who sprint across the apartment.
I can't imagine what it
Oscar
must sound
barks.
like for the people who
Below.
live below you. I mean, because Oscar is not light of foot.
No.
And
Oscar
we're not either.
Loves a trample. Matt's, choreographing Zumba.
I choreograph Zumba, but I also just like randomly yell things.
Yeah.
Red light! Green light!
There'll be shower performances.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe your place is well insulated or something. I don't know.
No, they can definitely.
I think
hear.
they definitely just are.
They're just
They're
doing that.
suffering like Olivia Wilde and Seth Rogen.
Well, we're home.
Sorry you didn't like the movie, Jason. This is 2 in a row that you've been.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to find a
Did
good
I hate
one.
the last one?
Leviticus.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
stinker. I guess that's 2 movies in a row where it's false advertisement. Oh, this is a horror film, but no one dies and it's not scary. This is a comedy and it's
Okay,
not funny.
Everyone else laughed.
Yeah,
in
well,
that theater. So
maybe,
you,
maybe for Leviticus
Yeah.
you can say that, but not for this one.
Hashtag fake news.
well,
Okay.
you could pick. You know what? The Odyssey will probably be as advertised next.
Like and subscribe.